Welcome to the 2017 version of the 75-gallon Pennsylvania Woods Vivarium. This year's setup is a little bit different, with a whole new generation of American toads and a new species introduced, the 5-line skink, who we'll see later. Introducing the queen of the 75-gallon Pennsylvania Woods, Ace, a young American female toad who's active day and night. Joined by her mate, Pius, the young male toad, this couple is very interactive with one another. While this is rare to document, this has been a common theme inside the enclosure, with Pius continuously trying to mount Ace in hopes of mating. But while the happy couple is trying to mate, we introduce the new inhabitants to this enclosure, a pair of southeastern 5-line skinks. This here, the male, seems to be unafraid of my presence, and also begins to wander and explore the new habitat. Due to the recent escape of the 5-line skink couple, this will be a one and only interaction video between both of these couples. However, there is an offspring from this happy couple that will be going into the enclosure at some time in the near future, whenever it gets a little bit larger, so our American toads don't try to prey on it. The size of this male southeastern 5-line skink is very impressive, taking on sizes of perhaps a broadhead skink. The hope is for the offspring of this couple to be a male, to amass a very large size, so it's able to hold its own with the American toad species. As we get a glimpse of the female 5-line skink currently in the back, heading towards the background, we can observe that both of these skinks are very large in size. The hope is that the offspring will amass a size as great as these. But the question remains, what will the young American toads do when they encounter these adult skinks? Unaware to the new inhabitants of their enclosure, Pius continues to exhaust Ace in hopes to breed, while the 5-line skinks continue to scale the enclosure for a way out. finally done testing his luck with Ace in hopes to breed, we finally see the young male toad beginning to observe that there is an intruder in his habitat. Here we have the very first encounter between the skink and the young toad. How will Pius accept a new inhabitant in his enclosure? In the very first encounter between the young toad and the adult skink, we see the toad showing dominant behavior and actually intimidating the skink, causing it to panic. Running away from the direction of Pius, we see the adult skink continuing to explore, but now a little bit more cautious now that he's made aware of the toads. How will Ace, the female American toad, interact between her and this new creature in her territory? While it's common for female lizards to follow after the male, we see Pius coming over to aid Ace in this observation and interaction between the two species. Losing interest in the skink, Pius decides that Ace is on her own for this interaction. While this truly would be the clash of the titans, with the male skink getting to the larger size between the two sexes, and the female American toad getting to the largest size between the sexes, this is truly setting up for the clash of the titans.